I think he likes you, Sherrie.
I think so.
Hello, Silver fans. This is T, and you're in the place to be for Silver education, acquisition, and entertainment. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you for joining me on my journey to coin shop after coin shop to report on what's going on and tell the story of the owners. This one's about my buddy, Sherrie. If you enjoy these type of videos, be sure to subscribe.
The pleasure of having the puppy here with me. Yay! Hi puppy, hi puppy, hi puppy. He's so freaking cute. Oh my God, I want one.
He's a little brat, but we love him.
You can't help but love them at that age. Yeah. It's when they grow up, like kids.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I love all my little grandbabies. It's the older ones that I can't tolerate too much.
Little people, little problems. Big people, big problems.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
So, hey, let's talk.
Hi, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. That was yesterday. I hope everybody had a wonderful day. Nobody got food poisoning. I didn't kill anybody, so that's all good.
Yeah, you had a house full, huh?
Yeah. I have an open door, so everybody just shows up and eats and don't eat, and we eat at 3. The dinner's on the table at 3. If you're there at 3, you get to eat at 3. If you're not there, dinner gets put away at 4, something like that. Well, then everybody still comes in. They drag everything back out, make plates, take leftovers, whatever. And it's an all-day thing. So by the time everybody left, it was about 9:30, 10 o'clock. I was exhausted. I had enough. But I had 4 of my grandkids, and they all spent the night, and they stayed up till about 3, little bastards. And
good times, man. Good times.
They're only little ones, so you got to enjoy them now.
Looking back at the year 2023, coin shop highlights. What would you say that sticks out as one of the highlights of your, aside from hanging out with Mrs. T and me?
I mean, the first 6 months of the year were a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the 8 months. It was a roller coaster. Slamming, rocking. It was just all the time, never stopped. This last 2 months, everything has slowed down. Everything's getting on a more even keel.
Yeah.
Even though the markets are going up, people aren't beating down your door, which is not great, but gives you a chance to recoup. So I think I needed the recharging.
Yeah, as far as like catching up with paperwork?
Oh,
or
everything.
Just everything?
Yeah,
okay.
Everything, yeah.
How about the biggest challenge of 2023? Anything that you faced that was a little bit more...
Well, the banking bullshit.
That was
we
talked about that one.
A cluster, right.
Yeah.
That was an issue.
Glad that's in the rearview mirror, huh?
Me too. That was probably really the only bad thing that happened this year. I have to say I had a pretty good year. So I'm happy.
Yeah, you got your health.
You come and visit, and I have my health, and I got my grandkids, and I have everything I could ever want. Everybody asks me, well, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want as a gift? I don't want anything. I have everything I could ever want. So
there you go. That's a good thing, Sherrie.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little. Now's the time where everybody and their brother's coming out with like prediction videos, and so
what are you predicting?
They're predicting
do you have a silver ball that none of us have? If you could predict anything, you wouldn't need to be on any videos, okay? You'd be living in the Bahamas, okay, on a boat somewhere.
That's exactly why I decided to not ask you the normal price prediction, but let me ask you like a range where you wouldn't be surprised. So, for example, if silver was $12 an ounce in 2024, we'd all be shocked. If it was $50 an ounce, we'd all be shocked.
Right.
But, what do you think would be a reasonable range without anything outlandish? But
gold's going to be in the 2,000 to 2,250 range. I can see that.
Yeah.
Silver will be in the 24 to 26.
Okay, gotcha. So
I don't see huge spikes.
Yeah.
I mean, I see a steady, thing going up, but I don't see any really huge spikes unless something really major happens. So
there you go. So no clickbait, goofy title, silver at $50 an ounce or anything like that.
No.
Reasonably, we're in the mid 25s, and I think, I don't know, me being just a goofy optimist, I could see it just a little higher than that, but I don't, whenever something crazy happens, I think we're all going to be shocked. If we have 2011 all over again.
Well, yeah, here you're going into an election year, so the markets are always slightly busy during an election year.
Oh, that's true.
And Trump is out there making things interesting, so
He sure is.
I know a lot of people hate Trump, but I think he's freaking hysterical. So but so I love him. I love his politics. I mean, he was great for the country the 4 years that he was in. These last 4 have just been a shit show. So,
oh my God.
And I'm sure there's a lot of Biden fans out there too. So
you know what? It just can't be Biden again.
No, he'll be dead. Really? He doesn't remember his own name half the time. How long do you think, that he's going to be able to stay in there?
You know what? I don't really talk politics on the channel,
No,
but I would love somebody that's energetic that we can all be inspired by.
Yeah.
But I guess that's about all I'll say. But it just can't be Biden again. Oh my gosh.
Oh. And I love Trump because I think he's hysterical. He speaks his mind.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Okay, not the idiot that we have now that, like I said, he can't remember his own name half the time.
Yeah, it is pretty sad watching him walk up on stage and
I know it's
confused.
Sad. Right.
For goodness sakes. Now speaking of old people.
Stop.
Yesterday when you're cooking and
I felt very old.
No. I'm going to take a wild guess and guess maybe somebody had some football on. Did you guys watch football on your?
I don't know. I don't watch football. My husband did. I don't.
Okay, so your husband might have seen Dolly Parton was in a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader's costume yesterday, and she sang some songs at halftime in the middle of the Dallas game. Dolly Parton is 77 years old.
God bless her.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the question is, how long do you plan to keep on going in the coin shop business? And is
Most
there an
coin
exit
dealers
plan?
just die in this business.
Oh, wow.
We die behind our desk. That's what happens. It is what it is. I don't know how to do anything else. What else? What am I going to do? I can't sit home. Oh my God! I take 2 days off and I'm just climbing the walls. So
Yeah.
I go on vacation and I'm itching by the 3rd day. I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. So I always take very short vacations. Okay, very short time off because I can't do it. And it's one of those things. The coin dealers just die behind the desk.
You know what? I hear you.
I know very, very few have retired and just gone on. Okay.
Yeah. My dad is in his 80s, and he still drives a school bus.
Okay, there you go.
And he was retired for about 30 seconds, and couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
And you can only read so many books and watch so much TV, and
Right.
then you go batty. And I don't know how people do it, to be honest.
I don't know. My husband's retiring January 1st.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Wow.
and he's from construction, so he's only 58.
Yeah.
And I told him, you can't hang out here every day. Okay, you need to find something to do. Whether you buy a building, open a garage, do something with cars. I don't give a shit what it is you do. But he is not the type either that's just going to sit there and mope and do nothing.
Yeah,
He'll be insane. So no.
Switching gears, it is Christmas time, and do you see a lot of people coming in selling, their gold chains and stuff like that to get Christmas presents for their kids?
I've been buying a lot of gold and silver over the counter.
Oh, it's already started?
It's already started.
Okay. Wow. Okay, well, expect it to keep on going, huh?
Well, yeah, unfortunately for people, everybody has family emergencies. My car broke down, my kid is sick, I got to pay doctor bills, I need a new refrigerator, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay. People always are in that flux where they need money and they go to what it is that they have a value, which is jewelry, gold, silver, things of that nature, because it's immediate money.
Oh, you need to get that. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Chicago's original submarine, Mr. Submarine.
This is 1 6-footer. I can't handle one-on-one. Ladies, let's have a party.
Choose from Mr. Submarine's great lineup of your favorite subs. Mr. Submarine's king-size sub, a regular sub piled high with your favorite meats and cheeses.
For the best tasting meal around, Mr. Submarine is the real stuff.
Chicago's original submarine, Mr. Submarine.
All right. Well, we're back to
Sorry.
selling silver and gold. If it's bullion or something like that, I definitely. I understand that.
Right.
Because you're getting relatively close to what you paid for it, I would imagine. Depending on when you bought it, and not if you bought it just yesterday, but
Right.
if you've had it for a little while, if it's been your savings account. But the ones I kind of feel sorry for is some of these people that will go to K Jewelers or Jared and buy a gold chain for $1,800, and really the gold value in
Right,
it
and they come
is
in and
only
scrap it. It's only
$400.
worth it's only worth $150.
Yeah,
and you feel
yeah.
bad for them, but I tell people all the time, when you're going to the mall to buy a piece of jewelry,
Yeah.
and they're in that center corner, okay, on the top floor or on the bottom floor, whatever
Yeah.
it is, in the middle of the mall.
Yep.
How much do you think they pay for rent every month?
Yeah.
Okay, and then pay their employees and their insurance and their lights and their overhead and everything that goes along with
Advertising.
it. And then they have a 75% off sale, but they can still afford to make their rent and their lights and their overhead and their insurance every month. How much is their markup?
Yeah. It's incredible.
Oh, I never thought of that. Oh, okay. What do you tell people?
But then they come in here thinking their $1,800 chain, they can get
Yeah.
$1,600 for it, and
Sorry.
yeah.
Same with not just gold, but diamonds and all of that kind of stuff. So try and stay away from the retail stores. Go to a pawn shop, a secondhand store of some kind. I know sometimes it's not your greatest, but find a wholesaler. That's what you need to do. Find a wholesaler. Stay away from the retail stores.
Well,
Unless you like that pounding.
Yeah. So I got a little something for you, and
Put your shirt back on, T. Put it on. Nope. Your wife's standing right here. Come on.
I made a little something for you. Take a look here. Canada? You're from Canada?
Oh, I was born in Canada, Winnipeg.
Okay.
Yes. I have family up there, and yes.
Okay.
So that was hence the Canadian.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Oh, no
much.
problem.
Thank you.
I figured you might like that
It's
one.
amazing. I do. I love it. The back side
There you go.
and the front side.
Yeah. Just a little something to add to your collection.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
I'll put it here with all my other stuff.
My pleasure. I enjoy making that kind of stuff. So.
And please stop coming in and asking me if my stuff is for sale. My tea stuff, none of it is for sale. Stop
Yeah.
it.
Well, if people are interested, they could tune into my auctions.
There you go.
I just did a day of silver pouring yesterday, and so it's fun. People seem to appreciate it. And
There you go.
Coolest thing in the shop, beside my silver pours, coolest thing in the shop, is there anything in particular that stands out? I know you're super cool, Sherrie.
No.
No.
It's all just shit. It really is. It's all the same shit. Same shit I look at all the time.
Yeah, you look at it all the time, but
Yeah, so it's all the same to me. So,
Yeah.
to the average person. I just bought a deal of some really cool 2-ounce rounds,
okay.
1.5 ounce,
Oh, I see.
1.25 ounce sovereign stuff. I mean, this stuff is cool, and I also bought a huge tray of off-size stuff, which some of it is really, really cute. More 2-ounce stuff. I mean, I bought some cool stuff lately, but to me, it's the same thing. To everybody else,
Yeah.
anybody else, they look at it, oh, that's really neat. So,
Yeah. Well, I think it's neat, and I think I'm about ready to do some shopping, Sherrie.
there you go. Look at this face. Look at this face. Cutie is. Mwah. Oh my goodness.
All right.
I must have one. I must have one.
All right,
Oh my
Sherrie.
good. Oh, okay.
Bentley, down, boy, down. Sherrie, let's sign off so you can say, continue playing with
Love
Bentley.
you, T-Stars. Bye.
Hey, I have to admit, I couldn't do all the things that I do on this channel without support. Thank you to these channel members who support my efforts to bring you videos just like this one. And thank you for watching. Now let me show you what I purchased. I'll tell you what, quite a variety today. Little stuff, big stuff, new stuff, old stuff. Take a look at this pile. And not only more of a variety, larger volume. I bought a lot today. Some of this will be included in my upcoming auctions. Others will go into the deep stack. And I might even make a video or two about some of these pieces, including that Norfed that we just passed there. Take a look at that old school Engelhard on the right. Hey, thanks again for watching, guys. If you'd like to see more, click on one of these.